She lived in luxury hotels, dined with the rich, traveled by private jets, and convinced the world she was a German heiress worth millions. But it was all a lie. This is the unbelievable true story of Anna Delvey, the woman who scammed New York's elite, faked her identity, and almost built a fake empire out of thin air. Welcome to Deceit Files, where every lie leaves a trail. Her real name wasn't even Anna Delvey. She was born Anna Sorokin in 1991 in Domodedovo, a small town near Moscow, Russia. Her father was a truck driver. Her mother owned a convenience store. Nothing in her background screamed royalty. Nothing even screamed wealth, but Anna always wanted more. From a young age, she was obsessed with fashion, luxury, and the world of the elite. She moved to Germany with her family as a teenager, and later found her way to London, then Paris. Eventually, she landed an internship at the prestigious fashion magazine Purple. And it was there, in Paris, that Anna Sorokin became Anna Delvey. A new name, a new identity, a new life. Anna started presenting herself as a wealthy German heiress, the daughter of a mysterious billionaire who had ties to art, finance, and European royalty. No one questioned her. She dressed the part. She acted the part. And most importantly, she understood how to manipulate people's perceptions. She spoke softly, confidently. She dropped the right names. She claimed her trust fund was locked in Europe, but would be available soon. And it worked, over and over again. In 2016, Anna moved to New York City. She checked into the 11 Howard Hotel, a luxury boutique hotel in Soho, and quickly made it her base. She tipped the staff in $100 bills. She ordered room service like a celebrity. She acted like she belonged. But here's the catch. She didn't have a valid credit card on file. No one noticed, not at first. She was charming, confident, and always promised the money was coming in a few days. Soon, Anna was attending exclusive dinners, gallery openings, and fashion events. She networked aggressively, always name-dropping, always speaking of her future foundation, a visual arts center she claimed to be launching in Manhattan. To support the illusion, she started working on documents, fake bank statements, forged letters from Swiss bankers, all claiming she had over $60 million in assets. With these, she tried to secure loans from major banks and investment firms. Some were skeptical. Others were impressed. She nearly convinced a private equity firm to give her $25 million to launch the Anna Delvey Foundation. She even hired lawyers, consultants, and architects to help her plan it, all without paying them a dime up front. In her mind, the illusion was real. And in a city like New York, where image often matters more than truth, Anna was thriving. But every lie has a limit. Despite having no real money, Anna lived like royalty. She flew on private jets. She wore expensive designer clothes. She stayed at lavish hotels without ever providing a working credit card. And she always had an excuse. My bank is being difficult, or the wire transfer is coming tomorrow. One of her closest friends was Rachel Williams, a photo editor at Vanity Fair. Anna took her on a luxury trip to Morocco, promising she would cover everything. They stayed at the 5-star La Mamounia Hotel, one of the most exclusive in Marrakesh. But midway through the trip, Anna's card stopped working. The hotel threatened to call the police. Rachel, terrified and embarrassed, put over $60,000 on her own cards to save them from being detained. She believed Anna would pay her back. She never did, and Rachel would later become one of the key voices who exposed Anna's lies to the world. As the months went on, Anna's trail of unpaid bills, angry vendors, and suspicious staff began to grow. Hotels kicked her out. Friends ghosted her. Lawyers started demanding payments. She bounced from one hotel to another, always using the same charm and the same lies. But cracks were forming in her story. One concierge looked into her documents and found inconsistencies. A banker flagged her application as suspicious. And soon, the New York District Attorney's Office began an investigation. In 2017, Anna was arrested for theft of services after failing to pay tens of thousands in hotel and restaurant bills. But that was just the beginning. A deeper investigation uncovered a wide network of unpaid invoices, forged bank documents, and high-profile deceptions. She was indicted on multiple counts of grand larceny and attempted grand larceny. The total amount she scammed? Over $275,000 in luxury accommodations, private flights, and unpaid consulting fees. But here's what made her case different from other scammers. She didn't just steal money. She infiltrated high society. She gained access to elite circles without credentials, without family ties, and without wealth. She weaponized perception, using Instagram, fashion, body language, and confidence as her tools. The trial in 2019 became a media sensation. Anna arrived in court wearing designer clothes, sometimes hand-picked by a stylist. She acted like it was just another performance. Her facial expressions, her outfits, her attitude. It all became part of the spectacle. Reporters filled the courtroom. Headlines read, "The Fake Heiress on Trial," and "Soho Grifter Faces Justice." But Anna never broke character. During the trial, Anna maintained her innocence. She insisted that she intended to pay everyone back, that she was simply misunderstood, that the money was real, just temporarily unreachable. Her defense team argued that she was simply playing the part society expected her to play, and that her intentions were never criminal. They painted her as an ambitious young woman navigating a world obsessed with wealth, status, and image. But the prosecution painted a different picture. They presented witness after witness, hotel managers, bankers, friends, even a private jet company, all testifying how Anna deceived them, manipulated them, and left them with massive bills. Perhaps the most powerful testimony came from Rachel Williams. She described in detail how Anna manipulated her, left her stranded in Morocco with debt, and showed no remorse afterward. The jury deliberated for 2 days. In April 2019, Anna was convicted on multiple counts, including theft of services and grand larceny. She was sentenced to 4 to 12 years in prison. At sentencing, the judge said, "You stole people's money, you tricked them, and you're not sorry." But even then, Anna didn't break. She continued to speak to the press from prison. She claimed she was misunderstood. She said the media loved to exaggerate. And strangely, people kept listening. Some admired her, others despised her. But no one could ignore her. In February 2021, Anna was released from prison on good behavior. She immediately returned to Instagram. She posted stylish photos. She gave interviews. She acted as if nothing had happened. But her freedom didn't last. Just weeks later, she was detained again by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, for overstaying her visa. She was placed in a detention center in New Jersey. Even from there, Anna continued building her image. She launched a collection of prison-themed art. She posted updates through her team. She hinted at future projects, documentaries, books, fashion collaborations. People remained fascinated by her. Was she a criminal? A genius? A symbol of everything wrong with society? Opinions were split. Some saw her as a con artist who manipulated and stole without remorse. Others saw her as a bold disruptor, someone who exposed the superficiality and hypocrisy of high society. Anna herself remained unapologetic. She once said, "The thing is, I'm not sorry. I'd be lying to you and to everyone else and to myself if I said I was sorry for anything." That quote became iconic. To this day, Anna Delvey continues to be a cultural phenomenon. She represents more than just a scam. She represents the obsession with wealth, status, and perception in modern society. She played a role, and played it so well, that even after being exposed, people still can't stop watching her. Her story is about ambition, about deception, and about how far someone can go when the world is more interested in appearances than truth. She didn't just fool people with lies. She fooled them with what they wanted to believe. And that's what made her dangerous. Anna didn't use violence. She didn't steal by force. She used charm, mystery, and the illusion of wealth. She became a mirror, reflecting society's obsession with status and exclusivity. Now out of ICE detention and still facing immigration proceedings, Anna continues to post online, give interviews, and tease new ventures. Whether you see her as a criminal, a mastermind, or a product of the culture that created her, one thing is certain. Anna Delvey's story is unforgettable, and it's far from over. Thanks for watching. This is Deceit Files, where every lie leaves a trail.